Week 13 recap. Week 13 recap. And I'll start off by saying, I think we all know this one's on Tuck. Took 7 points off the board. We lost by 5. We win by 2 if he makes his kicks. You could argue that we outplayed them, especially for the first half. First quarter, we looked amazing. And everything changed when Justin Tucker missed the extra point. The momentum switched. It changed. They come back down. They score. And then they kind of took control from there. I can't put it on Harbaugh as much as I would like to, because he kept running Tuck out there, kept running him out there, and as you should, you have to stick with your guy, man. He's done way too much for this team, for the city of Baltimore. He's just done way too much, over the years to bail us out when we couldn't get our shit together. He got his shit together and bailed us out. And now, he can't get his shit together, and everybody is turning on this man. Oh, get rid of him. He got to go. Bro, you don't just get rid of Justin Tucker this quick, okay? You got to stick it out and figure out, diagnose the problem. Something in me refuses to believe that this man forgot how to kick. I know it happens, but it doesn't happen that quickly. It's like, it's like getting CTE your second year in the league. Like, bro, something's going on between the snap, the hold, and the kick, and I don't know. I can't put my finger on what it is. I've looked at videos of Jordan Stout holding the ball and hovering over it. If you look, all his kicks go to the left. Every single kick is to the left. So something with the follow through, I don't know. But I refuse to put it all on him. And the fact that this fan base is calling for this man's head and saying he's trash now, he sucks. Wow. Y'all loved the man when he was making all them kicks though, right? 66 yarders and all that shit. You love that man, right? Now you just want to turn your back on him so quick, man. Typical of this fan base. I love you when you're good. I hate you when you're bad. I'm not going to do that. Okay? You have to diagnose the problem, Harbaugh. You're a special teams coach, bro. This is where you need to show what you knew in special teams. Or are you just going to rely on your coordinators to do that for you too? Huh? I could also make the case that you know what, Lamar, you said your mom cussed you out because you weren't running. She should have. Because you had ample opportunity to make plays with your legs, and all of a sudden, you don't know how to run no more. Now, all of a sudden, you're Peyton Manning in the pocket. Why are you trying to be Peyton Manning, bro? Be you. Be you. Stop trying to prove to everybody you can throw. Stop trying to wait for guys to get open. Stop trying to be a pocket passer. You are the dual threat. Be a dual threat when you have to be, bro. I could argue, hey, if you would have ran and used your legs, we wouldn't have had to settle for field goals. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have had to rely on Tuck from 50 plus and so forth. It's not just on one man. Todd, you got cute again, Todd. 19 carries for Derrick Henry is not 20. It's not enough. 82 yards rushing is not enough. The better running back in this game was Saquon Barkley. Okay? And they use them exactly how they should have. And the only two NFC losses that Lamar has are to Saquon Barkley. Go figure. He lost to the Giants and he lost to the Eagles. 22-2 against the NFC, or 23-2 against NFC teams or some shit. But I mean, disappointing loss, but just the way that it went down, because we were the better team. But honestly, I had this as an L. I had this as an L because I just feel like when we get in these games where we're supposed to, show them who we are and flex our muscle, we get too cute. Other times we come out and we look amazing. But for some reason, I just had a feeling about this game. I'm like, you know what, this is going to be an L. Because this team has been too inconsistent lately. And you can't trust this team like you could a few years ago. And you can't trust the head coach. You can't trust, not even a few years ago. I'd say 2019. Since then, you haven't been able to trust this team. We beat teams that we shouldn't beat. We lose to teams that we shouldn't lose to. And then when you think they're going to beat a team they shouldn't beat, they lose to them. It's just too unpredictable. And that all falls on the head coach. Falls on the head coach. 100% falls on the head coach. You're a special teams coach, John. It's up to you to diagnose the issue and fix the problem. With the kicking. You're the head coach, John. You wear the headset. You're the AC. It's up to you to holler at Todd and say, bro, this is what I need done. But once again, you won't do it because you sit back and let everybody do everything. The better coach on Sunday was Nick Sirianni. The better team was the Eagles. The better kicker was Jake Elliott. Okay? There was a point in the game, I want to say like second quarter on, when they started realizing how they could move the football against this defense, where they just went slant, 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 slant. I'm just going to keep hitting you with slants because we couldn't do anything to stop it. And we weren't stopping it. And that falls on Zach. You're not making adjustments, man. Vic Fangio had a great scheme defensively. He's underrated as a DC, and he had them ready. He had them ready, and when they weren't ready, he made adjustments. Okay. They outscored us 24-10 in the second half. It was 24-3 until that late touchdown. But the bye week couldn't come at a better time. It could not come at a better time. We had one of the last bye weeks of the year, along with a couple other teams. And quite frankly, this team needs it. We're tired. We're gassed. We need a break. I feel like after this bye week, we play the Giants, we're going to come out on fire and we're going to smack them up. And everybody's going to, start hollering about it. All is right in the world and everything else. But right now, the reality is this team sits at 8-5. Last year, we lost 4 games all year. We can lose 6. Shit, we can lose 7. Will we probably still make the playoffs? Sure. But are you really confident in this team in the playoffs? It's just with the way the defense is, the kicking game, the inconsistencies, the coaching, the play calling. There's no excuse for this team to be sitting at 8-5. It's not. It's not. We should be 10-3 team. You know, shit. Every time, shit, we should be 11-2. Every game Justin Tucker missed a field goal, we've lost. I think he missed. I think there's one game we won where he missed one. I want to say maybe the Dallas game or something like that. But other than that, he misses, we lose. You know, and we you know, nobody beats the Ravens. We beat ourselves. We are our own worst enemy. Constantly our own worst enemy. Shoot ourselves in the foot with penalties. You know, the play calling. Just constantly doing shit that we shouldn't be doing. We don't assert ourselves. We don't put the hammer down. We don't show, we don't show the other team we're in the building and we're gonna smack you up right now. Okay, we're gonna be sound fundamentally. We ain't gonna have no penalties. We're gonna execute our game plan to the fullest extent. The coordinators are all on the same page. The coach knows what time it is. He's ready. The troops are ready. Ain't none of that going on. Ain't no leadership. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Once again, this is week 13 now in the books. And who are the Ravens? What is our identity? You know? There's 4 weeks left in the season, man. 4 games left in the season. 5 weeks left. If you don't know what your identity is, and we're damn near, into the playoffs, it's December. Then all hope is lost. There is no hope. We're not going to all of a sudden get into the playoffs and make some magical run, and all of a sudden defense looks amazing, and the play calling is great, and the coaches, Andy Reid all of a sudden, and it's just not going to happen, man. This team is who we are. We are 8-5. You are who your record says you are. We're 8-5. Now, how good is that to make a run? I don't know. It remains to be seen. But it ain't looking good. My prediction is somewhere from 11-6, 10-7, possibly 11-6. Because are we gonna beat the Steelers again? Shit, are we gonna beat the Browns? Look how they looked last night. Not with our defense and not with Jameis. Okay, not with the good Jameis showing up with the touchdowns. Now he did have 2 pick sixes, and but we gotta worry about them too. That's not easy. So, Giants, Steelers, Texans, and Browns. We could very easily go 2-2 and be 10-7 football team. And you know what? If we go 9-8 or 8-9, whatever the case may be, and we don't make the playoffs, unfortunately, that may be what it takes to get Harbaugh up out of there. And I've been said it. It's going to take a losing season. Because until then, they're going to not see any issue. Oh, we make the playoffs every year. There's no problem. Because the fan base and the front office is content with just making the playoffs. And that's been the problem for years. I'm just not a fan of the Todd Monken guy. I'm just not a fan, man. You cannot keep dropping back to pass when you should be running the football, Todd. Stop getting cute, bro. Shit is so annoying. It's so annoying. I don't understand the logic of the play calling sometimes. I just don't understand. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe, but when it's 2nd and 5, you run the goddamn football. I don't give a fuck if they stack the box. I don't care. Show them who you are. Don't run from it. So, back to the drawing board. Much needed bye week. And we'll see how we look. We'll see how we look just coming off the break. But this team is gassed. And we need to regroup. So this could be a good thing. Maybe this team looks different. I'm not gonna bank on it. But anything can happen. Hey, we fired our coordinator in week 13, the Super Bowl year. We fixed the offensive line that year, changed things around. I mean, anything's possible, but it ain't looking good. So, back to the drawing board. Enjoy the bye week. And I love it. This fan base is losing their shit, man. I try to tell you all this shit. To save you from losing your shit. To try to keep you in reality about who we are. But I'm the bad guy for doing so. That's fine. I'll keep being the bad guy. Because I'm going to continue to tell y'all what it is. Okay? So, enjoy the break. Enjoy a weekend with no Ravens. Enjoy a weekend with no stress. Enjoy a weekend with no saying, what the fuck are we doing? Okay? And we'll come back and regroup for week 15. Get y'all next week. Deuces.